your team? Would you prefer to take over an established contender or build a team from the ground up? Pay attention to each team's press. Time to figure out where on the coaching. Now for the fun part. Now it's time to choose your coach's archetype. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What's most important to you? Maximizing player development, acquiring new talent, or putting your team in the Congratulations. It's time to sign your first goal. Tucked away in the Shenandoah Valley, Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to James Madison, father of the Constitution and mother of some of the most electric crowds in all of college football when they come out to support the Dukes. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the James Madison Dukes offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam! And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together.
Gets the back moving. Quick completion to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. And the Dukes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. The pitch. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside, and he pumps it up inside the 20. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Defense showing blitz here. Back to throw. It's Beebe. Under fire. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. The give to the tailback. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. The Titans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The Titans will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and look for room. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Stumbled to the ground. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Fires to the right. It's complete. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. The Dukes will hustle from the line. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll throw it from the red zone. Right on the money. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Dukes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this 1st half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Florida State was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in Tallahassee over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the give to the back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Titans send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Dukes! They went for it all and it paid off with the score.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option. Now the toss. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Titans can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking to fire. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. There's the pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Titans decide to punt it away. A low-line drive and not his best work. He gets a block. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Running back searching for a hole. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. The Dukes want to move quickly. They feed him again. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Going over the top. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he'll run it into the end. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. He was able to squirt. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
8 yards on the play. And now, it's 4th down.
And that's how this period will come to an end.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. And the Titans will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And the returner will be knocked down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Turning it on! They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Sets up the screen. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Dukes have this offense rolling. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. He turns that loose down the right side. Makes a grab for a big play. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Dukes moving quickly to the line. They go right back to their man on second and goal. And he gets nothing, and this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. He'll set up to throw. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. He'll keep it himself. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's first and 10. Looking for a man, it's Beebe. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Titans are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach, watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB runs, jet sweeps. You got to find ways to have balance and be able to get it done on the ground.
They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
The Titans will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Rush is on him. Might be looking to run. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll take it himself. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Here comes the option. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Touchdown, James Madison. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Sluka. Hauls it in. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Here's a heat. Quarterback adapted. Throwing on the run. He's got it inside the 30. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field. Throws to the wideout. He makes a grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
Using his feet. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking downfield, it's Sluka. Touchdown, Dukes! Fit it in the window for the score. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. And the Cardinals will put total leather and will get started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Duke's offense will get the first swing of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Cardinals offense has its first opportunity of the day. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Hunt is on its way. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Got the quick completion. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Dukes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off play action. Using his legs to buy some time. Pick off! What a play by this defense! Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to pass, it's Moss. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got an open man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. He's going up top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab. It's Ellis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Dukes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Caught close to the marker, it's Sanchez. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback moving. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on second down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They go to the wide receiver screen. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Pfeiffer. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Got him downfield. Wide open spaces. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And here comes the offense on second down. DB's right up on the receivers. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. To the air, it's Moss. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Past the 50. The 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Dukes! The defense putting points on the board.
And that's the kind of play that can win you the game. You're on defense. It looks like the opponent's just going to run it in for an easy touchdown, but you create the takeaway, you scoop and score. It's a game-changing play. It's a momentum-changing play. And you can see on the sideline right now, they are completely galvanized by that defensive score.
Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
The give on the counter. Finds a little space. Turning on the Jets. He's loose. Inside. Touchdown, Louisville. And once he... They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Got his man. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Dukes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Sends it back in motion. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Man, you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Dukes in the hurry up. They'll run play action. Using his feet to buy time. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. First play of this drive comes from the 27. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. He leaves it with his back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Trying to move the sticks on third down. Back to throw, it's Moss. Fires to the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball.
All out of space. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He's got him in the flat. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. The Dukes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And the ball is free on the pitch. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the back. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Steps away. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just triples to the ground. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Finds his tight end. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. And the Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dances away to buy time. There he goes! And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. The short hands, it's Stewart. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, the ground game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Cardinals line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Cardinals line up to punt it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Dukes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gets the back moving. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Barnett. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Wants to go up top on first down. Slings it. Complete to the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Dukes are threatening in the red zone. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds and complete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. To the air, it's Moss. Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Makes the grab on the big throw. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown Cardinals. Baby. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Going right to work up top. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Running inside the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it over. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Defense in press coverage. Fires one high and deep. Makes the catch. And he will score. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Extending the play. He'll pull it down and run. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Makes the catch.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wants to fire on second down. The quick out. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. Now from inside the red zone. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Dukes are in the hurry-up. Going to swing it on second down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And that one's going to be incomplete. I don't think he got a foot down along the back of the end zone. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they convert this 3rd and long. And he needs a chunk play. Another incompletion on 3rd down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's no good. There's a flag on the field, and I think we're going to get another shot at this, and the kicker will be a little bit closer this time. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Under fire. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Just going to keep it after the snap. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The Dukes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quarterback keeps it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage, and this defense has taken some licks. This QB's made them look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground. And now a big 3rd down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
Go straight ahead. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. The give and tick, 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 tick. After the filthy move, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good down. The officials stopped the clock for...